Oh, I didn't mean to yawn right at the start. Nobody's seen me yawn yet, but if they watch the replay, that's the first thing you're going to see once it starts. Today I am going to make, not what you're seeing here, but rather Dark Oak from SonicX for Wakeangel. Welcome, it's me, Sonic. Put some images of Dark Oak. Ah, yes. This. Dark Oak Sonic. Welcome, Malamations. Do not know anything about this guy. I'm just making it for Wakeangel as the part of the deal for giving me the extra fox figure. Welcome the Sonic guy, welcome Sweet Cat. How's my audio in comparison to the music? Once again, it is too loud for me to hear my own voice. These headphones are loud. That means I just turned it down for you, which means I can turn it up a bit in Streamlabs so you can hear that a little bit better. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. I was just reading the name. I recognize your thumbnail. Oh, man. I'm gonna need some water real quick. I'll be right back. Alright. Sorry about that, I should have grabbed water before I started streaming. As usual on Saturdays, it was a late night last night. Friday, we played some fun games. Tired today. I'm going to Ren Fair today too. Welcome, Naveen Taylor. Alright. Before I get started on Dark Oak, because I have this file open, this came out a little bit too small. I printed this in transparent resin. Looks pretty cool. But I want it to be a little bit bigger. So, duplicate this real quick. I just want to, you know, because I do so many booleans, these files take a long time to open and save. Just do this while the thing is open, just so I can have the exported file. I'm not going to do any printing of it right now on stream. I am streaming earlier than usual because I am going to the Renaissance Fair sometime today, like right after I finish the stream. Just scale this up. I don't want it to be too thick. I'll just scale it up a little and then I'll scale this a little bit bigger. Match the size of the other ones better. See, this looks bigger than this, but once it's because he's got, you know, the horns coming back, that it doesn't look quite right when printed. I don't have any that I can touch right now. That we don't have any cured. Show you what they look like printed, if they're printed. And we will just boolean this out. Welcome, fandom. How does it feel that my channel is over 10 years old? You know, it happened when I was crazy busy with this play. I haven't even really thought about how it feels at all. I'm sorry my head has not been on YouTube because I have just been studying for this part. I hate Boston accents, but I'm going to try to do one. So I've been working on that. I will not do it on stream right now. I have memorized the whole first act of the show already before we even practiced any scenes. We've only practiced music so far, and I have already finished. I have the first act of the show already memorized. That took a lot of work. Alright, so let me just export this. Then we can get to actually working on Dark Oak. Thank you, fandom. And welcome to Accelerated Velocity, Deepa Balaba. Deepa Balaba, is that a Jedi? Or am I thinking of a different name? Welcome, User Fire the Hedgehog. File, export selection. We'll do Chaos Figure. Aha, I knew it. It's going alright. I am, on my usual Saturday tired. We were out until very late last night at the bar, playing, Small World. Some friends came out, and in fact I saw one of the people in my, theater group, the guy who got the part that I was going for before I got this crazy part. We saw him there, which was cool. And then, yeah, our friends came out and we played a game called Small World. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, man. I'm really enjoying my time playing this character in theater, but it is a lot to memorize. Lots of lines. So, yeah, that's what I've been mainly doing. Did I export this? My head's not here. I did export this. So let's make a new scene. Save it. Get started on Dark Oak. Oh, nice. Fire the Hedgehog. Nice, Fan Creations. I'm gonna call you Fan Creations instead of Deepa Balaba. Too much to pronounce. Welcome, Pro Tyler. Oh, nice, fandom. Alright, so what I'm going to do is open up Photoshop, bring it over here. We'll start getting some pictures of Dark Oak to be as reference. This one is actually kind of nice and straight on, isn't it? There's not a lot of good, not a lot of good shots because he's drawn from different angles. This will be a good front shot for us to use as reference. Copy this. Turn the music up a little. I think I'm just going to take the headphones off my head a little bit. Just because these headphones, for some reason, are just so powerful. I have it as low as it can go, both in YouTube and on my computer. It's like I can't hear myself talk. Then I look at the audio levels here. You know, if I bring up Streamlabs. If I bring up the audio levels here, see, this is as loud as it can go. And I'm seeing that my voice is way louder, so I don't know. Hopefully that's a good volume for you guys. Oh, I can't wait to see Froggy. Charmy printed well. Yeah, here's Charmy. Make my screen big. So, a few problems with it. Oh, where's the body? Huh. Let me see if Bailey cured the new print. I'll be right back. Because I had to make some changes to make it fit well. Chaos 4, nothing. It's what little printing I have done has been for the Mountain of Sails. I don't know if I, between Perfect Chaos and Chaos 2, honestly, I don't know if I'll ever be able to make new things on this printer again. Because it's just constant. I mean, I'm not constantly printing because I haven't been down to the basement hardly at all. But yeah, there's barely any new stuff coming out. The level of busyness I'm at. Alright, these aren't cured yet, so I shouldn't really be touching them. But I'll just show y'all real quick. So, what I have here is the second iteration. Did 2. Oh yeah, this one doesn't fit because I just scaled it up for testing the arm. So yeah, here's the head with the body. It looks kind of small, but these are the exact proportions of the game model. And we already had the feet going really well. Feet going in there. Here's the foot. It might still be pretty long. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it goes shorter once I actually put it in as far as it should go. Then put something together. This one's for Pichu Sonic. Oh wait, was it Pichu Sonic who got me? Okay, yeah, so this is my first time testing it. The armhole is still not correct. Let me try it on the other body. This body is 10% bigger, so I can test. Ooh. Yeah, 10% is the size that works. And he got me. Right, that is going to be a part of the official. Yep, that was Pichu Sonic. Yeah, there's the got him. So this body, like I said, this one was scaled 10% higher for me to test this. This is my first time testing it. The arm fits in perfectly. I love that. So just imagine the arm actually sticking out of this correct one. And yeah, like I said, this is the first time testing, and this might be final test. I mean, you'll need one more print. Let's see if the joints for the wings fit into this one. I broke one of the joints of the wings. I think I did that on stream, actually. So, find my clippers. That. Yeah, the blue printer needs some cleanup now. I haven't put on gloves because Bailey's doing all the processing. So I haven't even been down here working with gloves that I could actually clean off the printer like it needs to right now. Made the holes bigger. Perfect. Take the head off. Here's the joints for the wings. Wings should fit in nicely. It's falling apart because I didn't put the little peg in the center. Trying to show it. Yeah, there's his wing. So, yeah, it keeps slipping off because I'm not going to put it on the peg right now. But Charmy is actually do a sale. Might do a Heroes Rouge and a Charmy sale at the same time because I got plenty of Heroes Rouges printed. Maybe that's coming up soon, guys. Yeah, good successful test. Maybe I'll tighten this up a little bit, but it's in there. It comes out. Actually, gosh, it's actually kind of hard to come out, but it's actually smooth. I love it. Guys, this works. So, 2 different models with 2 different sizes. Perfect fit for the leg here, perfect fit for the arm here. Let's put them together and print. I think we're ready to go for Charmy. That is very exciting. Cool. Alright, let's get back to what I actually am doing. Oh, I need to mark these. Mark this as old. Need to do a better job of keeping track of what is a test print. Alright. The celery, you should put them on a green screen and scale them up. All right. Ooh, sorry if that was loud for the mics, guys. All right, let's get to Dark Oak. Cool. Thank you for keeping it on, Fire the Hedgehog. Alright, so let's scale this guy up. Whoa! Actually, I'm just going to crop this whole thing here, because this is good information about this shape right here. It's kind of a weird, odd shape that I'm not sure how to work in 3D. I think start with a cube. Actually, I do see exactly how I'll make that in 3D. Alright, so let's export this. Alright. Let's start with the hardest part, which is going to be the helmet. Hey, thanks a lot, Ben, for being here. No worries that you gotta go. Stopping by. It's a little dark for me to see, so let's turn up the the incandescent. A little bit more. Yeah, good. Alright, let's get started on that helmet. Alright, so, looking at this and thinking, what are these shapes here? What shapes am I seeing? Kind of an egg shape. Kind of cut out here. And hollow on the inside for this part. Could make this out of a cylinder. Want the back. Let me look at the back of the head. Do we even see much of the back of his head? Oh, here's a nice straight-on shot. It's okay. Ah, okay, yeah, this I didn't realize. Yeah, it's kind of like this. I mean, this might be fan art. No, this doesn't look like fan art. Oh yeah, maybe it is. But that's the idea. Yeah, let's save this. How's Trip and Fang's new home? What do you mean? New home. I feel like I must have said something about that, but I do not remember. I don't like Photoshop's scaling. Something funky about it when you need to go real big. Oh, I thought you meant my figures. Yeah, they're great. I put one of them on my shadow backpack that I take to rehearsals. I put Trip on it. It's right next to my Sonic 3 shadow. Like, you know, that same type of material, that plastic, that rubber. The one that I got from the opening day of Sonic 3. Let's see, dark oak side. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Drawing was great too. Get this guy. Side one. All the images with dark oak are just so dark. Alright, see you, Ben. Right, Pichu. Would I do a Cosmo? I don't really like the look of Cosmo. I don't really like the look of Dark Oak that much for Sonic. I think he's a cool design, but I have no attachment to SonicX. I'm just doing this for Wakeangel, for the deal we made for getting me the tail for Fox. That's something that people would go crazy for. I gotta do more stuff that I'm interested in, though. Because the worrying thing is, you know, this show is going to be so much work, and then we have Sweeney Todd right after. Here's Sweeney Todd is the only Broadway show I've seen actually in New York. And I got these, not knives, what are they? Shaving tool, what is this called? Razors. I got this razor pin from Sweeney Todd. I got all the signatures of the principal cast, too. We stayed after for the second show. We stood like behind a barrier for our friend who was really a big fan of Josh Groban. And yeah, Josh Groban signed a bunch of our playbills along with the rest of the cast. Gosh, this is gonna be a hard shape to make, isn't it? Now let's just play around and see what we get. Polygon perimeter cylinder. Okay, so I'm gonna make a whole egg shape here, because even though it's going further than that, right? Is that what I want to do? Sorry guys, let me think about this. How do I want to do this? This is a deceptively hard shape. I think I'm actually going to start with a sphere. By the way. I'm going to cut off the bottom. These vertices. Center. And then it kind of goes down, so what I'm thinking is I'll grab this. Welcome, Highwell Plays. You see what I'm doing here is I'm just getting this basic shape first, and then I think I'm going to use the Create Polygon tool on it to actually get those somewhat complex shapes. I had to play devil's advocate. How would you use egg in crimes? Egg and crimes to Eggman's crimes. It's inexcusable. If I had to, if it's a hypothetical where I had to, yeah, I love animals, so like, I could not ever. Really hard for me to say anything good about what he does with capturing animals and stuff. Okay, here, we'll play some... It's a hypothetical. I hate when people say, like, oh, I could never say this or this because of that, so I'm not going to do that. Well, we'll play devil's advocate and say he wanted to create a better world through... Let's enslaving animals to be robots. It's indefendable. Indefensible? Undefendable? I don't know. I'm doing alright, Highwall. Very tired from last night. We played some fun games, and I'm going to Ren Fair after this. Trying to decide if I want to wear my whole costume getup. It's a lot of armor, like leather armor, and it's going to be hot. And I have a little, like, it's kind of themed to like steampunk. So I'm going to have my tiki bird, not my tiki bird animatronic, my steampunk bird animatronic on my shoulder that I can control and like interact with people. A couple people from theater are going to be going as well. Could be fun. Okay, I want to try something interesting. I don't know if this will work. We're going to assign this the same material as the side view. So you can see it's a little bit on there, but now we're going to use UV mapping. UVs. Not camera-based. I'm just looking for planar mapping. Where is that? Oh, planar. Right here. And we're going to do it on the x-axis. Hit apply. So now, the whole image for this is on there. We're going to edit the UVs now. I'm hoping that I can kind of trace on the surface of this object. It's going to be weird. Oh my god, I can barely see it. It's so dark. Come on. Accidentally had the soft selection on, so it's taking forever. Yeah, it is. Ugh. Not bad, fandom. Oh my god, am I just straight up frozen? Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Now we can scale this whole thing. Oh my gosh. It's just simply selecting the UVs takes that much? Not that thick of a mesh. Are you kidding me? That's unworkable. That's broken. This is not how my eye used to select thousands and thousands of UVs. Probably not, Pichu. I'm only doing this to help out Wakeangel, and I don't really have any passion for SonicX. Never really grew up with it. Nope. I have Vector and Pocky. Thank you very much. So. Modify, flip. Alright, check this out. So when I scale these UVs down, watch what happens to the model. Well, I have to move this off screen. So watch the texture on the model. As I scale it down, it gets bigger. That's UV mapping. And so now, I've got the image on this shape. It looks weird over here, right? But I've got this image on the shape that I can then try to say, okay, scale down here. Yeah, look at that. Now I'm going to be able to trace what I see of the image on this 3D shape. And that's how I'm going to make kind of these complex helmet shapes. It looks stupid right now, but that's going to work. I feel clever about that. I'll be right back when I get more water, and then we'll get started on tracing these shapes off of this sphere. tea. Alright, so let's go ahead and start tracing on this guy. Ooh, I need to plug in my phone. Right. So let me look at the image again, because you know this is warped a bit now, but it's going to get us there. Let's hide this guy. So the main most prominent parts are getting this side part, whatever it is. There's going to be some indentations there. Put these there. Piece there. I like to think that all of this shape up here, up to here, around here, it's all going to be one piece extruded, and then this will be an additional piece extruded. It's kind of 3 levels, isn't it? Maybe all of this first, then further extrusions, and then further extrusions. The whole thing is going to be put together with these joints that Wakeangel has. You'll just glue them into place. Yeah, so I think that's what I'll do. Alright, so, you know, the illustration is a little weird because it's illustrated to be 3D, so I think I'm going to pick outer points to be the ones that I want to start with. Like that. And like so. Oh, and I think they kind of come all the way around. I see. Then I happen to have symmetry on. I don't know. I gotta figure out. But well, Wakeangel gave me the scale for those. I don't delete. How do I delete? Keyboard mouse shortcuts. Delete DOS. Control Shift left mouse button. There we go. Now we know that it comes up. I'm going to try to give the same numbers so I could have good topology on this. So, undo that. Move these like so, and then keep this that. Now I can start doing this. Start to see shapes coming out of it. Now obviously, it's cutting in like that, but then we start doing this. Starts gaining more shape, but we're gonna keep it simple at first. Keep these rings going around the head like so. You know what? I do not like that I did not put a center point, so I am going to put a center point here, as well as here, and then we're going to shift these back out. Cool. Average these out a little bit. Welcome back, Velocity. Is he really supposed to be that tall? Shoot. This is interesting. The curves here are not exactly the shape I was going for. Hey, kind of like that swoop. Is that appropriate for the character, though? It's not. It's a much straighter. I'm gonna fix that up. Oh, I see what's happened. Not even on the right spot in 3D. Yeah, here. I mean, I guess since I'm not, I mean, I'm gonna make my own for sure since I'm making it. But, you know, I don't know what joints I'll use, so I'll probably just find some joints somewhere. And then scale it to whatever works for those joints. Same as whatever we decide for him. I need to start moving these. Start building out the head here. Now we can put in an edge loop here to start fleshing out the shape. I know that I'm going to want to have an edge loop here. Do it like that. We are going to want an edge loop here. Good. And an edge loop here. Hey, there's Wakeangel. Yeah, so this looks weird right now. I mapped the texture to a sphere of about the same proportions, and now I'm tracing the lines from that. It's a pretty interesting way to get started on this shape. Now, I gotta figure out how I actually want to connect these shapes. If I just go, I think I do want to go straight down the middle like this. Okay. Like so. Oh my god. What is going on here? Okay. Oh, something's wrong here. Why does it not think it's together? Ew! That is gross. Let's undo that. Oh no! It doesn't think these are merged properly. There's something wrong with these joints here. If I delete that edge loop, I gotta figure out why these joints are not connected. There we go. That was weird. It said joints, but I meant vertices. That doesn't look symmetrical. Something's wrong. Like I lost symmetry at some point. This is... No, I guess it's just the perspective weirding me out. Okay, that was an odd problem. bummer to hear that, Velocity. I mean, congrats on getting the job. Bummer to hear how busy it's gonna make you. I think that's one of the things that folks are complaining about school. That you should really take time to enjoy what you got now. Because work is basically school for longer. You have to worry about feeding yourself. Uh-oh, somehow we ended up with... And then if you have a job and you accidentally take too many pre-orders for your YouTube channel, then it's like you have homework every hour of the day, every day. I did overdo it with the pre-orders. I just, couldn't keep up. I should have limited things. Live and learn. Play's going really good. I have the first act already memorized, and we haven't even really worked scenes yet. We've worked one scene randomly. I think we're working scenes tomorrow because we always do the music first. And they're happy with my delivery of the music. They're letting me make a lot of my own choices that I'm really excited about. Change around the notes a little bit, you know, the delivery of it. A little bit higher at certain points for more impact. They let me do a lot of mixing of singing and talking so that I can stay in character more, which I really like. And they've always let me do that, but it seems like on this one they actually really want it. They really want to bring out more character in the singing. Okay, so now I'm just smoothing this out to have more of a rounded shape. And here, we wanted these edge loops, but I do want these to no longer be hard edge loops. So, you're going to see that smoothing it out here. It's not going to show it smooth pretty well right now until I start extruding. Oh no, I'm sorry, I do need those hard edges because this is going to get extruded a certain way. Bring up the image again. We're going to extrude all of this once, and then again here. I think I might make... See that... You know, this is a drawn thing. It's not like a 3D model necessarily. So it's going to be an interesting choice. I need to make this a hard edge here. And like this whole area, including this head, is raised. And then this needs to raise again, but where does this connect? I think what it'll be is an extrusion where I manually move the vertices further back in. And then another extrusion here to the back. So I'm going to duplicate this. Original trace. Hide it. We'll turn off. We'll call this new layer called Sphere Breath. It does, yeah. Cool. See velocity. I can hide this and start to look at what this shape is going to be. Look at this. No, there's something still wrong. Look at that. This is different than this, so I'm gonna have to just delete one side. Yeah, something strange happened in the symmetry. Dude. Yeah, it's nice. So what we're doing now, we have kind of this helmet-like shape here, but this is not good. The extrusion did a weird thing there. Take these edges, move them up. In fact, that is so bad that I kind of want to entirely delete this edge. Just redo the edge loop. Yeah, this could go on Knuckles, huh? If we smooth preview this, you can start to see going forward here. And I think it needs to be scaled inward. It's not a perfectly round shape. These definitely need to come up. So, yeah, I'm understanding the shape a bit better now. So, let's grab these. Turn symmetry back on. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for being here, Wakeangel. Get these to do well to be pointed more. Sure. Down. I keep turning this off because I want to really look at the shape that's coming out of it. See, that doesn't look right. In 3D, that looks real bad. So I'm going to undo a lot of this because it's not going to be a thing where we match up to the image perfectly because the 3D shape does not necessarily match up with, you know, these drawings. Except I did like that latest shot. Here, redo that. I did like that I made these taller. I'm liking it like this. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. think all these internal shapes. Selecting. Fine. Selection tool is weird. Scale that all down from there. Just so that we have a thicker shape here. The jowls part of it needed to be thicker. Okay, I see. This part needs to be way down. Oh, never mind. That's a separate part. Right? I did this on purpose for some reason. Yes, because what I have here is this shape that I want extruded. This will be a separate shape beneath it. That looks wrong when I move it down for the image. Because the two images that I have are just kind of different. I'm gonna split the difference between them. That length is okay there. Go with that. It looks really thick right now, but you know, obviously there's other stuff that's gonna be going in there. Cough drop to kind of keep my voice nice. I gotta sing tomorrow. Oh no, we're probably not singing tomorrow. Probably doing acting. Acting. All right. Take the part where I made that hard edge and extrude just those parts.
I can't remember anything at all. I've been turning it all around. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so sorry.
That's true. Yeah.
Is this what
That's on my terrible Boston accent. Whoa. What? What happened here? Oh, it's because I was doing stuff in smooth preview mode. Those into a better place. That was dumb of me. Oh, that's better. What do you mean by what are you asking, Pichu? So I don't like that there's this line here. That's going to be kind of covered by this circle part. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so if you look at this, there's like a circle shape here that's going to cover that line, more or less, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. There's one more back piece that comes up. Like just these pieces here, huh? And truth be told, I'm not going to be crazy accurate with this. Honestly, this is a 3D model that is a little bit outside of my skill range. I'm not going to get too caught up in every single detail just because I'm really quite that level of a 3D modeler. That's cool. It looks like we got a little bit of layering here, like a samurai helmet or something. You gotta remember, this thing's gonna be this big. I think it'll work out. Now these images show kind of a rounded shape here. Could that be a sphere? I think that could be a sphere. How's Poppy being a cat? Cats. She's been catting all her life. Knows how to cat. This is Maya. Okay, I like this shape here. That's not necessarily accurate, but I think we can give that. And once it's all just like 3D printed, I think it's cool. I think it'll be satisfactory. This shape seems hard. Let's do that. I'm doing all the hardest parts first so I don't get demotivated. That's a good idea. Saving. Yeah, let's think about what is this shape? Screenshot, or let's just open up the Photoshop file for it. Let's think about what this actually is. Alright, so we have these lines kind of coming forward. Oh, I forgot I still have to figure out how to cut these lines out of it, but we'll cross that bridge later. Oops, whoa. My eraser is huge. Alright, so you got a shape that kind of comes forward. This is definitely coming down like this, down and forward, Z-axis. Line comes up, out, out. You can almost think of this as like if there's a low poly model, you've got like faces like this. Around like so. And then we'll have cutouts in there like that. Big old circle in the center where it'll cover a bunch of stuff, but we have like a shape like this. So if this was like just a simple 3D model, we might have vertex here, vertex here. What I'm drawing here, is that even helping? Well, no, I do have to finish it, because I'm doing it for Wakeangel. I won't be doing any, won't repurpose it. I could repurpose it. Make a Knuckles. Are you talking about a specific hat for Knuckles, or are you just, like, is there such thing as a boxer Knuckles? Or is that just something you're like thinking it would fit well on because of the shape? Yeah, what is the shape? Let's really simplify. Let's say we had a cube. Like this, right? Like that. If we built a cube like that, then I could kind of, you know, subdivide it so that we have a line here. Subdivide here. Maybe like two subdivisions like that. And more subdivisions like this that drive that way. Yeah, I think this face is gonna be a cube. Cube rotated by 45 degrees. Poppy corn. Don't give Bailey ideas for cat names. Yeah, I think I'm glad that I drew this out because I think this gives me a good base of how I want to make the face. We'll rotate it 45 degrees on Y. "17 adopted cats and one less husband." Sorry, Bailey, if you're watching, but she knows. I'm just going to start working on the front of the face here. Let me think about what I did here. 1, 2, like a couple subdivisions in it. Bailey just made that joke last week, actually. Something about a cat being hidden in the walls. Oh, that is gross. Oh man. Okay, that's not gonna work out. Let's go ahead and see if the history here will still give me subdivisions. Oh, gross. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I don't understand why World X is not giving me what I want with my edge loops. It's showing in the preview that it's doing the right thing, but isn't not doing it properly in reality. So, an off symmetry. Go ahead and do this manually, just on one side. That and something like that. And then go to front view. Shouldn't have to do this, but delete one side. See if the negative. Yeah, maybe it is true. Oh, can't see anything. Wow. Okay, there's a line. So what I want to do with this vertex is go up here. See what I'm doing here is I'm kind of mapping out where these lines would go. Is there another... What is that? Oh, it's just a line. Okay. Up. Do this even higher. Yeah, I think. Oh, I accidentally deleted the faces inside of there. That's a hassle. You know what I'll do is I'll extrude everything else out. This. No, I'm gonna extrude these in. But this alone won't work. Yeah, see, that's ugly. Off symmetry. Get it down. Go in. Yeah, I think that'll work. Then we can kind of start putting all this into place. Let's really look at the shape of the face again. So this part needs to get pulled in like so. Wish there was a hotkey for turning on and off symmetry. Take going up there to click on it. Yeah, see how we're bringing this part in now? Probably rotate so. That's starting to get the look of the face that we want. We're going to want an edge loop in here because this part's kind of rounded. Getting a little bit too pointed in the front. I think I'm going to take some of these edges. Oh yeah, I can see that. Emperor Zurg. Alright, even though this side view makes it look like this needs to come out a lot, I'm looking at the 3D model. I'm thinking... I think this needs to be pulled out further, like so. These out more. This is definitely working. What does this look like? This definitely needs to kind of protrude out. See, the side just looks so different from the front. Huh? This looks like a totally different shape. But we'll roll with it. Hey, what's up, Real Miles Electric? Making some model, or a model, for Wakeangel. Working on a dark oak, SonicX. Yeah, let's start seeing what this looks like with smooth preview on. Oh, that looks creepy. Obviously, we can give that some edge loops to make it more sheen. That'll work, right? For the four-sided shape. Should make more wisps. Got so much stuff I want to make. Lately I've been wanting, as I was looking at Wakeangel stuff, made me really want to make a dark Enerjack. Oh, Mimic for sure, yeah. I want to take a look at that comic that just came out where, I guess, Mimic fights Whisper. No, don't. I am interested in Mimic. to take a look at my IDW art book. See what things I want to make. Start the edges. Oh, there's something wrong here though. What is wrong with you? They're not properly merged. Merge. There we go. Good. Looks really bad. So we start doing this. Okay, so there's some kind of design here. Get these guys first. Get these wider just so that when it gets combined for the 3D print, solid object. Okay, I want to get an edge loop in here so that this is like a tighter shape right here. Yeah, something like that. Really nice. It's kind of odd, but once I get those more details in there, I think they look better. Looking at the side though, definitely needs to be pulled out. Cool, welcome back, Wakeangel. Still don't feel like these are merged. Yeah, they are. Thank you, Wakeangel. You know, these shapes, trying to interpret the drawn shapes into 3D is a little bit outside of my skill level, but it's something to represent it. In just one moment, please. What's up? Michelle hasn't had... I only told her vaguely that maybe like 1 or 2 o'clock. And she said she'll be there, but we don't have any direct plans. There's no message from her right now. Oh, I see the message from you, sorry. I'll probably spend another 30 minutes. Then I gotta find from her and... Yeah, I mean, I still haven't decided. Are you gonna wear anything? Oh yeah, oh, I didn't even realize.
What do you mean about it?
Nice. Then I will, yeah. I will get in the armor. And I don't know if I'll do the fur. I've got the battery charging, but that's always gonna have that on my shoulder. So, yeah, we'll see. So I'll do another 30 minutes on stream, and then we'll get going. Yeah, that's the discussion I was just having. I think I am going to dress up. I've got like some leather shoulder armor and tunic and boots, a big leather belt and stuff. It's all so big stuff that it has to come in a big crate, or not a crate, but like a big Rubbermaid box. So I gotta pull all that out every Ren Fair, haul it over there, get changed in the parking lot. Poppy Lancelot. Oh man, she would hate Ren Fair so much. It would be torture for her. What is happening here? Oh, I still had symmetry on. Dang it. It's going to only be the head, yeah. That wasn't my intention, but that's what it'll end up being for today. No, I just don't. I had to make edge loops here. I think I'm going to take this into ZBrush. ZBrush isn't always the best, at least with my knowledge of ZBrush, to do hard surface stuff. I think I'm going to take this in and do some sculpting. Because right now, this is not good. All these like lines for these edge loops that I made, I'm going to get that figured out. Yeah, I'll definitely have a turkey leg for sure. Yeah, let's take this into ZBrush and fix some of these things that I don't like. That. Mesh. Ooh. Facts. Probably get away with. I do this too. This might be good if I just sculpt everything. That way I can get in those lines and stuff without worrying about the topology too much. Selection. This will be 3D print. So I'm going to go to Maya, Sonic, Exports, ZBrush, Oak, Comet. I'll just call it back. Call this Oak, Comet, front. You know, I don't do anything with paper because I don't have a good printer. Something's wrong where even if we replace the blue cartridge, it just doesn't print blue. Just not motivated to buy a 2D printer. Eventually I do want to for my Tikal custom, eventually when I make it. Because I want to do like the t-shirt printing on fabric to make her skirt. I think that'd be a real clever way to do it. Oh, that's right, I have those that decal paper. Yeah, and I haven't printed those. What am I looking for? Organized docs. My Sonic exports, ZBrush. You know, there's probably plugins that I should look into that'll bring just a model directly from Maya into ZBrush. I say probably. I mean, I know there are, and I should get on integrating that because it's always a hassle to take all these exported objects, bring them in together. You know, be a little more efficient in my workflows. Alright, let's clean this messiness up. Mouse around the wheels. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this Dynamesh. Blur. Okay. Freezing. Sorry about that, YBZ. I didn't communicate that well. I'm still going to try to do Saturday streams. You know, I didn't last weekend. Just I was out last weekend. I was out until 4 at the bar with a friend, and we were we came back to my place after 2 when the bar closed. But we were running lines all the way until 4 o'clock. I've got the whole first act memorized now. That's great. We're not even working scenes until tomorrow, I think. I think tomorrow's our first actually day of working scenes. And our director said, I asked her what, you know, are we skipping around or are we starting with first act? She said, we'll probably start with mostly first act stuff, so I should be prepared. Everybody else will be holding their books. Got them memorized. Until I'm put on the spot, watch me completely fail when I'm talking to somebody other than my friend or Bailey. Because I'm so used to them reading the lines to me. If I have the actual actors there with me, I'll be like, oh, what's the line? I feel prepared, though. I got my pre-orders in on Target. Yeah, I'm not a DC guy. Not a big fan of crossovers in general. But one of the things I like is, going back to the musical, the kid character in the musical is all about the Flash. He goes by the pseudonym Barry Allen. So I have some funny lines where I'm like, Barry Allen! What do I say? I just said I had all my lines memorized. I had him! He was right here! I'd let him convince me it's someone else. Barry Allen from the Secret Service. And the guy's like, Barry Allen, the Flash? Like, Jesus. They won't let me say Jesus Christ, that's what's in the script, but there's a lot of cursing that my character does that they're having me replace with other words. I think it'll affect the comedy a little bit. Yeah, see what I got going now? I'm kind of smoothing this out so that this area didn't have those hard edges from the edge loops. That's my goal here in bringing this to ZBrush. I like it. Nice hard edges on these. Oh, interesting. I can use the button on here. Usually you have to like drag away from something. I can use the button on my stylus to rotate. I have barnacles, yeah. Yeah, I got censored. Thank you, fandom. Does anybody remember when I told Bailey 30 more minutes? It's been like 10 minutes since then. I didn't actually look at a clock. Alright, I want to look at dark oak again. See where these lines are. There's like these nice little lines going down here. It's gonna be these lines here. You know what? This is all filled in. See, when I built the model going inward, when I was looking at this, I kind of took that to mean that it was indented. It's not really indented. I'm gonna need to shove another piece in here, kind of fill that in, huh? I can get a little creative with this too. I could be like, oh, there's a line that goes like this. That's a little dirty though. Clean those lines up. It's funny you say that because the character's name is Frank, not my character, the kid character. Oh no! Oh, you guys can still see it. Oh, and it's still thinking that I'm drawing. Ah. Lost control of the tablet, guys. You know how this used to happen a lot? I've been getting around it by only plugging in certain times. I need to use it. Well, I kind of did all the work that I wanted to on this. I can finish this up with my mouse. I'm gonna need to rearrange my screen, though. Gosh, that's a bummer. This hasn't happened for a long time because it's been doing a good job of not shutting down on me. And let's see what that did to Streamlabs. Alright, so we're just showing nothing right now. ZBrush. Getting over here so I can still see the chat while I'm working. That's a bummer. Nothing actually came unplugged. The noise was that this tablet shuts down. Or something's broken about it, but it seems to just like work if I only plug it in when I'm doing streams. Yeah, I know that. I'm switching things around right now, but thank you. Right screen, we're gonna fix. Yeah, so now I can still see your chat. Gonna finish this up with mouse controls. And then we'll go to masking. You just really quick make sure. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is happening on my screen, y'all? Come on. I gotta move my mouse over everything just to get it not to be white. This is messed up. Oh, maybe the computer's telling me it's time to go to Ren Fair. So I can sharpen the mask now. I wish I could do something where it would like straighten the lines for me. I mean, when this prints, it's gonna be fine. And I can do deformation and we'll do reverse the inflate. I believe that. Do it. Yeah, that's not going to show me. Leave it. Oh, interesting. That looks really bad right now, but it's gonna come out well in the print, I think. Because it's not gonna pick up all those kind of nasty details there. Save it first of all. Yeah, Wakeangel, I'm sorry that it's looking a little ugly right now, but it's kind of complex to take I thought it would be kind of simple, like, oh, I'll just make these shapes and that shapes, but yeah, trying to take this 2D images, make them into the 3D is a little bit outside my skill range, but hopefully you are happy with kind of getting the gist of the character, you know what I'm saying? More than the gist, it's about the right shapes, it's just not every line perfect, you know? This dark blue. Nice. Good job snagging Metal Virus. Let's go ahead and work on the other stuff. So, next. If I look at the images, got like a line coming up. Oh no, I clicked the wrong thing. I want Dynamesh turn on. Don't. Is it only 5 minutes left? Thank you, Wakeangel. Kinda want to finish up the helmet before I go, but hang on. See how this goes. Symmetry's off too. What's going on, guys? This line goes across, up the middle. Oh, it's so hard doing this with a mouse. Thickness. Let's see if I can clean it. Big gross line there. I need to kind of go a little bit further out with this mask. Make sharp edges with this. Now I can go and sharpen stuff. Oh, it's so hard with the mouse. Not hard. That'll do. Sharpen the mask. Reverse. Oh, gross. Look what's happening at that corner. See if I can fix that. I can fix that. Oh, but it smoothed the whole thing out. Oh my god. I mean, when this is printed, you know, that's gonna show up fine. If anything, maybe, you know, file that area. I think it's It looks ugly in ZBrush right now, but yeah, this isn't the prettiest work. Step back, export that from ZBrush. I decimate this already. You guys can do that in the chat. Summarize everything that happened today. Do it last time on Stegosaurus X. Squirt. Alright. Ready. Yeah, at least that's better than these weird hard edges I was getting. Okay, so like I said, this part is more filled in the one image. Like this image, I thought it was empty. Then when I look here, it's like, oh no, there is something there. So let's fill in a little shape there. Actually, in the interest of not rushing this, I am going to go ahead and stop here. Let's just put a little circle here just to make it look a little bit more tidy. You can kind of get an idea of what it'll look like once I start getting that big eye in the center. Maybe it's more rounded. Yeah, I look at this side. Definitely kind of a rounded shape. So, yeah, so I'll fill in this area with kind of shape, and then we'll get those little spikes that come off of this eye. And we need to get this top piece here. It's coming together. These are not the most accurate, but and really messy with these lines, but I think they'll be nice in a 3D print. And if those lines look bad, then maybe we could fill them with putty or something. I'm sure Wakeangel will do something good to clean it up if they don't work out. Yeah, I hope some of the inaccuracies here don't look like I'm cutting corners, but rather this is just a really difficult thing for me to 3D model. I'm happy with that. I'm excited to make my own. I'm not sure what kind of joints I'll use. It'll be pretty cool. Alright, well, let's go ahead and read out everybody who's in the chat. Or once again, the fan, the one thing I do like about the fan system is I can just really quickly just see everybody who's in right now. I mean, there's names that didn't chat, but they have points for some reason. I don't understand the point system, but let's go through. Thank you, Tank Atlas, Amy Rose, Sweet the Cat, Highwell Plays, Daisy Garcia, Real Miles Electric, Ben Ogle, Aveen Taylor, User Fire the Hedgehog, TT, Pro Tyler, Deepa Balaba, Accelerated Velocity, YBZ, Wake Angel, who we are making this for today, Malamations, and Fandom. As far as the next stream, probably going to work on this a little bit off stream this week. 4th of July week. Might take some time on Thursday. On the 3rd to work on it, so I might have more progress, but then I definitely won't be done by the next stream, so the next stream will probably be working on Argoke again. Oh yeah, PG Sonic didn't list you there. Did you? Yeah, PG Sonic didn't get any points. The system is so weird. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody else who's been chatting. As far as I can tell, I got everybody. Okay, so now I know I can't rely on that. I do need to rely on reading the chat. Cool. Well, thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.